As students return to school all across the county, drivers should expect heavier traffic than normal in their neighborhoods.
Yeah, we got to adjust a little bit. Joining us now with some helpful tips to maneuver all around the students and parents, CHP Officer Jared Grieshaber. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Good morning.
Biggest mistakes that drivers make when we get around the school, and most of those drivers are in a hurry to get to somewhere else.
Yeah, so obviously if you live near a school and you're going to be driving near those schools, prepare yourself, leave a little bit extra early. Avoid those distractions, whether it's your phone, yelling at your kids behind you because they're messing around, and also slow down. So the speed limit in our school zones are 25. Depending on your area, sometimes they're lower than that. But the biggest thing is slow down, be attentive. Your attention should be with the task of driving. I
want to recap the rules of the road while driving near schools, because it seems like during the couple of months there's no school, people kind of don't pay attention to the 25-mile-an-hour rule, and even when school is in session, people ignore the 25-mile-an-hour rule. Can we kind of just go through what the basics are that people need to know just to remind them?
Yeah, the basics are slow down. The one thing about kids is they're unpredictable. So sometimes kids are walking out in front of traffic. Sometimes they're not paying attention, right? They might be on that phone. So always kind of expect the unexpected with children. We want to have our children use those crosswalks. Don't be running out in front of traffic. And also, parents, teach your kids to make eye contact with drivers before crossing the crosswalk and all that, before crossing the road. So don't assume that driver sees you. Always.
Yeah, I think that applies for school. And officer, maybe you can just reiterate that to all pedestrians. I know pedestrians have a right of way, right?
To a certain extent.
Okay.
They also have a responsibility. They can't just be running out in front of traffic and stuff.
No, but I'm amazed at how many people just walk, and they might even see a car coming, and there's just no hesitation to stop and say, hey, are you going to slow down? They just walk and think that everybody's going to stop around them.
Yeah, I mean, a personal experience I had just the other day, driving through a parking lot, a gentleman is walking diagonal, looking straight down at his phone. If I wasn't paying attention, exactly. He was absolutely clueless. Didn't even realize I was coming up on him. Luckily, I was paying attention, was able to stop. And he just continued. He didn't even know I was there. So.
But like if he's on his phone not paying attention, and if the driver would have been on their phone not paying attention, that's a perfect storm for a disaster.
Exactly.
And that's the problem. Let's talk about school buses. What about the school buses?
So school buses, if you see those yellow lights flashing, that means, hey, that red stop sign is going to be coming out. So slow down, anticipate that stop sign coming out. If you're traveling in the same direction as that school bus, you have to stop, okay?
Wait, say that again. Let's all focus. What?
If you're driving in the same direction, so coming up behind it towards the school bus, and
you have to stop.
That stop sign's out.
Around it.
Correct. You have to stop.
What about from the other side?
So from the other side, it gets a little bit more tricky. If it's a divided highway, okay. So if there's like some type of wall or an island or a simulated island, you do not have to stop going the opposite way, okay? Or if there's 2 lanes in each direction. So 2 lanes going with.
If there's 2 lanes in each direction, you don't have to stop going opposite the bus, but you still always
But
stop.
if it's in a residential area where there's no divider, or there's not multiple lanes, both sides have to stop.
Listen, just stop. Just be safe. Oh my goodness, why is
we
talked about the speed. I'm like, what is this that we have to keep repeating this to people? I don't understand.
I mean, that's kind of why we're
Nothing
here,
you're getting to is that important. Nothing.
No.
The speed limit again. 25?
Yeah.
Even that seems fast.
It does.
A lot of areas are implementing some lower speed limits, so just be aware of the speed limits around your schools.
Around my elementary school, we had all the same issues everybody else has, and our principal tried to get us to get with the city, get with some. She wanted just the speed lumps or humps or bumps or whatever in front of the school to see if that would help. It never happened. Is that maybe something that all schools should? That would slow people down.
It's not a bad idea. It's not my expertise, but get in touch with your city or county. And,
just throwing that out there, man. Okay, right here we have a big window right behind the camera and the sun at a certain time of day is absolutely blinding. And that's for us in the studio trying to read a thing off of a camera. When you're driving, we've all been there.
Yep.
It is really, really difficult. What do we do when that sun is coming up or even going down?
Yeah, sometimes you got to fight that sun. Obviously, the basics keep that windshield clean inside and out. Utilize sunglasses. Polarized might be recommended. And that sun visor. Driving my kid to school, there's a certain intersection where it's hard to see what color the traffic signal is, because that sun is right there. So slow down. That's kind of the basics. If you can't see a crosswalk or you don't know what color that light is, slow down and ensure that it's safe to get through.
I like that advice.
Yeah.
Final advice. Is it like just slow down?
Slow down, stay off those phones. It's it comes down to the basics. So pay attention to driving, the task at hand, and let's all get home safely.
I get so frustrated. I can't imagine.
Yeah, he does.
With what you guys see every day. My goodness. I appreciate you coming here and kind of giving the advice, but you know, stay safe out there.